The Troublesome trucks are one of the most iconic parts of the Thomas the Tank Engine franchise, so it's no real surprise to see how many versions were released throughout the lifespan of the Thomas Witten Railway merchandise line. Today we will be going over every Thomas Witten Railway Troublesome truck released between 1992 and 2025 and how much they are worth according to eBay. Starting in 1992 with the very beginning, we have the Grey Troublesome truck. This guy went through many variants including thin wheels, thick wheels, flat and round magnets, staples on the chassis face and rear. None of these seem to affect the price too much, as buying one of these will set you back between $25 to $40. That is, unless you want to buy one of these things new, and they typically go for around $100. Of course, you can't talk about Troublesome trucks without talking about the rarest one of them all. The white-faced Troublesome truck was released in 1993 as a test model with two variants, one with light grey paint and one with dark grey paint. There doesn't seem to be much difference in terms of price between the two. But if you do want one of these guys, be prepared to pay well over $300 for a used one in decent condition. And forget trying to get one of these brand new. Even if you're lucky enough to find a listing, you'll be paying over $1,000. Next up, we have an item that is also pretty rare but still somewhat attainable. The Troublesome brake van was available between 1993 and 1996, and while they underwent a few changes, the most notable is the color of the roof. It was originally sold with a brown roof from 1993 to 1994, and from 1994 onward it was sold with a black roof. There isn't really much difference in the price as all variations, and it seems to go for between $90 to $120. And getting one new will cost you between $400 to $500. Now we will talk about the leader of the Troublesome trucks, Scruffy. First released in 1996, this guy was also included in the A Day at the Works set and the Roundhouse set. This guy typically goes for between $12 to $20 second hand, and if you want to pick this guy up new, you'll need to pay between $40 to $60. But that's just the old style version. Remember, Scruffy got a redesign in 2006 which was also included in future releases of the Day at the Works set until the set's retirement in 2008. Price wise, this guy is a bit more expensive, going for between $12 to $25. However, make sure you pick up one with the included ballast load, as many listings do not include it, and new in-box prices seem to go for between $40 to $65. Finally, we have the 2017 version of Scruffy that was included in the Demolition Team 2-pack, which also included a Blue Mountain Quarry Troublesome truck, and both of them are quite pricey. Dynamite Scruffy going for around $25. The BMQ Troublesome truck listings going for between $35 to $45. Together they go for around $60. And to get them new, you'll likely be paying around $100. This version of Scruffy was also sold with Ryan in a 2-pack from 2018 to 2020, and the Thomas and Friends Wood range. This pack goes for about $25 used and $40 new. Next up, we have Fred the Orange Coal Car. First released in 1997 and discontinued in 2002, but could still be obtained in the 5-car gift pack until 2009 and the Bridge and Tunnel set until its discontinuation until 2003. Nowadays, Fred goes for around $10 to $15 second hand and around $35 to $50 new. And now we'll go over the truck with the most notable variations. Rickety. First released individually in 2000, he was only sold until 2002 when it was decided that instead of being sold in stores, they just throw Rickety in a bunch of DVD packs instead. Nowadays, the Aqua version of Rickety goes for around $8 to $15 used and between $40 to $64 new. But that's nothing compared to the Orange Rickety. Released between 2003 and 2005, this rare set included an exclusive Orange Rickety, which now goes for around $40 to $60 used and very expensive new. Then we have the chocolate version of Rickety, which was exclusive to the Soda Cookie Factory Cargo Pack. This chocolate themed truck typically goes for about $15 to $20 used and over $100 new. Finally, we have the version of Rickety that was sold for the longest. Goldmine Rickety was exclusive to the Goldmine Mountain set, which was sold from 2006 all the way to the line's end in 2017. This version of Goldmine Rickety was sold from 2006 to 2013 and typically goes for between $15 all the way to $30. In 2013 Rickety was updated to CGI along with the engines. Some say that this isn't Rickety, but it says Rickety on the bottom, so I'm going to count it as Rickety. This version is not as sought after and as such goes much less, but if you want either of these new, good luck. The next set of trucks on the list are the Giggling Troublesome Trucks 2-pack, sold in two variations from 2006 till 2017. The first version goes for around $20 to $30 used, although you can get them cheaper if you buy the two trucks separately. Getting them new, however, can cost between $50 to all the way over $100. Then there's the CGI versions which hit stores in 2013. These versions aren't be much different in terms of price, although the CGI versions seem to be slightly harder to find. The recycling cars are next, and they were sold between 2002 until 2010. Only one of these is a troublesome truck, but we're still going to count it. If you want to pick one of these up on eBay, both the truck individually and the 2-pack can go for around $9 to $20. But if you want this pack new, it'll cost you between $30 to $50. This truck may not be troublesome, but he's still worth a mention. It's Hector, who was sold from 2008 till 2012. Hector typically goes for around $15 to $30 used, and picking this guy up new is about $40 to $65. Our next set of troublesome trucks is the Troublesome Trucks and Sweets pack that was sold from 2013 until 2017. There were two variations, with the only difference being the chocolate cargo piece. In 2013 the piece was a simple replica of the standard triangle cargo piece, however from 2014 onward it gained its own unique design. There doesn't seem to be much difference in terms of the price between the two versions, but buying this 2-pack will set you back $30 used and over $60 new. The trucks by themselves seem to go for around $15 each. Funnily enough, one of this 2-pack was sold by itself in a teal livery with a Soda Sweet shop, which was an online exclusive from 2014 until 2017. And as of the making of this video, there are no listings of this truck currently on eBay, as it's quite hard to find. This next item was sold in a pack with an exclusive hero. The dairy car was sold in the Hero Sticky Spill pack between 2014 to 2015. Getting this pack can be $50 to $60 used and $60 to $75 new. Finally, we have the troublesome trucks that are part of the Soda Story collection, starting with the Troublesome trucks, first released in 2014 as the Logan and the Big Blue Engines accessory pack, which lasted until the line's discontinuation in 2017. As of the making of this video, there aren't any complete versions for sale on eBay. And finally, we have the Salt Troublesome truck from the Dustin Comes in First accessory pack. This truck and pack tends to go for $35 to $50. Now let's go over some Thomas Wood items. Starting with the Candy Car 2-pack. This pack typically goes for between $25 used, but if you want it new you'd be paying around $40. These next two trucks were exclusive to the Lift and Load set. No, not that one. This one. These trucks tend to go for around $20 used, and if you want them new you'll be paying around $60. Our final Thomas Wood truck came with the Spin and Lift Crane Destination. This one sells for $20 used and it costs around $50 new. And now it's time for the 2022 style Troublesome trucks. These aren't being sold right now as they were recalled in late 2023 due to the pieces around the magnet being fragile and easily broken off. It's uncertain if Mattel is going to re-release these items after they've been redesigned, or will they remain elusive from this point onward. And that's every Thomas Wood Railway Troublesome truck. If you like this video and would like to see more, subscribe, and if you have an idea for a future video be sure to comment it below. Have a wonderful day.